Karim realized that he is running out of gas and needs to stop at a station on his way to office after fueling the car. He got into the station's mart to buy a cup of coffee and a pack of cigarettes. Sitting on a high table next to a white girl with dark hair reading a book, he starts drinking his coffee while checking Facebook notifications on the phone, finding nothing interesting and a newsfeed full of political posts, whether pro or against the SCAF. As he gets the phone back into his pocket, he looks at the girl next to him and asks, "Is that the secret?" "Yes," she replies. "I didn't know they were still making copies of that book." Apparently they are. You don't like it?" "No, I love the book, despite the fake hope it aims at providing, but it's still a good read." "I don't think it's fake. Everybody needs hope. And that's why the book is a bestseller. I just think it overvalues the power of self-belief, as if everything will start to follow your lead once you start believing, so..." "I think you misjudge the book and its notions. People must believe their dreams will come true if they are ever going to achieve them." "Karim, I think that believing in your dreams is some sort of a prerequisite, but it's not the only necessity. Plenty of internal and external factors may influence the end result of any of your plans and efforts." "I agree to the prerequisite part, and I think it's your attitude toward the universe that will influence how the universe will treat you back." "That's not how the universe operates. Let's say I got myself in here just after a fight between the waiter and his boss over the phone. The boss decided to cut off his salary because the business isn't going well and says, 'It's not your fault. Just be patient until the economy gets back to stability, things will be getting better, and you will be getting your regular salary back.' The waiter refuses to be paid less than he deserves. They both get furious, one thing leads to another. The boss threatens to fire him and hire another waiter with a lower salary and a lower level of nagging, reminding him of the extremely high level of unemployment among the masses of youth who acquire his exact same set of skills. The call ends with the waiter swearing to God that he wouldn't provide a single cup of coffee after this call, and he'll be waiting for the boss to send anyone with the same skill set to start running the mart while bringing him his exit package, presuming that he's entitled to receiving such a payment. As previously mentioned, I entered the place right after the call. I asked for this cup of coffee, but the waiter refuses to serve it without mentioning any reasons. Despite my strong belief that I will get this important cup of coffee on my way to work, I will still get nothing. I'm amused by the way you turned the story around. You made me sympathize with the waiter and the masses of unemployed youth, and suddenly you made the story about you and how your mood would be disturbed without the important cup of coffee. Are you always self-centered, making every story about you? I am as self-centered as God intended for humankind to be. It's only stupid to center your life around someone else. I thought of using you instead of me at the end of the story, but it would be unrealistic to refuse to serve coffee to such a beautiful customer. And flattered, but I still think that you will get what you want if you believe so, even if you had to get yourself next to the waiter and fix the important cup of coffee on your own. Well, that's an interesting notion. I believe it's test-worthy. How shall we test it in the scope of your fictional story? We don't need the story. You shall take my card now, when I deeply believe that you'll call me tomorrow to meet and discuss more books over lunch. We shall observe whether my belief would sufficiently influence your decision. She smiles while looking at the card. Interesting experiment. Karim. I shall now be privileged to hear the name of the secret #1 fan. You'll know it if I call you. Karim. Haha, fair enough. Pleasure meeting you, stranger.